guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to show you everything that I got in the Sephora Vib Rouge sale haul. Now every April, Sephora does a huge sale for all their members as a thank you. Regular members and VIBs, I believe, get 10% off, and VIB Rouge get 15% off. And obviously I'm Rouge because I spend a ridiculous amount of money on makeup. Like, I'm so thankful my husband doesn't see my credit card statements, because if he did, we would seriously be in counseling, like no joke. So I got a lot of stuff. I actually placed a few orders, and yeah, I have a serious problem, but let's jump right in and I'll show you guys what I got. So the first thing I picked up is this Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. Now, I own the Anastasia one. I bought it quite a while ago, and then I bought it and kind of forgot it. Like, I shoved it in a drawer and haven't used it since. But then this last few weeks, I actually kind of got back into contouring, so I've been breaking it out and using it, and it just looks so weird on my skin. Like, the colors are too cool on my skin, and I need something a little bit warmer. So I was watching Nicole Guerrero, and she was using this a lot, and she has warmer skin like I do. So I went ahead and picked this up, and I'm so glad that I did. Like, number one, the packaging, so gorgeous. I'm obsessed. It's really sturdy, really thick, and just, I love Kat's artwork on the front. Like, she drew all of this, which I think is so neat. And then it has a giant mirror that I'm going to try not to blind you with when I show you. But these colors are just so gorgeous. Like, they're very warm toned. This one is a little bit cool, which I don't mind. But these two right here, like, seriously speak to like my inner bronze goddess. And these ones down here, the highlights are so pretty. And this banana one, I'm super excited about, because I've heard so many people say that for under the eyes, this banana powder is just amazing. So I'm really excited to dig into that. And then I'm a total blush junkie, and so I went ahead and picked up some blushes from NARS. And I love NARS just because when they name their blushes, I feel like the people who name these have like the dirtiest minds ever, and it just speaks to like my inner pervert. Like Deep Throat, Orgasm, like who comes up with this stuff? I don't know, but I love them. Like, we're secretly BFFs and they just don't know it yet. So I got two of them, and the first one I got is Impassioned. Now this one I wasn't expecting to love, but I just bought it anyway, and now I am seriously so in love with this color. I couldn't imagine living without it. It's like this very unique mauve color. It's not something I would normally wear, but for some reason I just love it. Like, I've never owned anything like it before, which is really neat because I feel like I always buy the same colors. But I mean, look how pretty this is. And when I swatched it, like, oh, like seriously, like makeup orgasm high. Like, just like their blush, makeup orgasm. So amazing. It's just really nice on the skin, like blends super well. And I just think it's so pretty. And then the next one, Deep Throat. Now, Deep Throat I got because I love Orgasm. I can't. Okay, so I'm not gonna go there. So I have the blush Orgasm by NARS, and I think it's really pretty, but it just has a little bit too much sparkle for every day, because I love glitter. We all know I love glitter. I love sparkle, but that blush just for everyday wear is just a little bit too much. It's more of like a party going out type of blush. So Deep Throat is kind of the same color, but just a lot less sparkle, which is why I picked it up, and I just think it's so pretty. That's Deep Throat right there, and Deep Throat is just more of an everyday thing. Like, yeah, you know, I quit. Let's move on to the next blush. So the next one I picked up is by Becca, and this is from their new Luminous Blush collection. I already own two of them, but this one is the newest one to be released, and this one is Camellia. This one is actually very luminous. It's very sparkly. It's just so pretty. Like, it's a really deep, hot pink color, which is not something I would normally wear, but I'm trying to like venture out in my makeup world, I guess. So that's Camellia right there. Just a really gorgeous pink. It's really buildable, super pigmented, which is like, I love pigmented blushes are life to me. Like, I hate when you have to sit there and pile on 50 pounds of blush just to kind of get the color, like pigmentation that you want. So I think Becca did an amazing job with these. I love the size. I think it's a really good size. These are 0.2 ounces, which is going to last forever for me. Now this next item is a repurchase for me. I've bought this several times before, and I just happen to be out of it right now. This is the Tarte BB Tinted Primer. Now, I actually don't use this as a primer. I wear it just as like a BB cream slash foundation. For me, for the summer, this is like the perfect thing to use, because on days when I don't want to put on a full face of makeup, or when I just don't have enough time, or I just want to look at least a little put together, I'll throw some of this on, and rather than using a brush or like a beauty blender, I actually apply this with my hands, because when your hands warm this product up, it like melts into your skin perfectly. It looks so natural while still making it look like you've been put together and like you actually took time to apply your makeup. And I actually got my sister hooked on this too, so every time she needs it, she's like, I'm out, can you order me more? So I definitely recommend this to everybody. And then one last repurchase was this Kate Somerville Exfoliate. I've talked about this on my channel several times before. I am obsessed with it. It is a little bit pricey, you guys. It's $85 for 2 ounces, which is what this one is. There are bigger ones, but this is the size I always get because this will last me for a few months. It's just, it's like a facial in a bottle, and I'm pretty sure I've said that before too on here. But rather than spending tons of money on facials, which I was doing, or microdermabrasion treatments, or peels, and all this other stuff, this to me is like 15 facials in a bottle. Like, it does everything. It exfoliates, it brightens your skin, it cleans out your pores, like, It evens out your skin tone. I mean, there's just like, the list goes on and on of all the amazing things this does for my skin. So I'm more than happy to spend the money on it. Like, I would give up Starbucks for this and save up. I'd give up cupcakes, and I love cupcakes. So if you have the chance to pick this up and you're like debating it, go for it. I swear to God, you will not be like disappointed whatsoever. So next is something I'm super excited to start using. Lizzie from What Would Lizzie Do swears by this, and this is the Fix by Sephora and Formula X. It's a nail treatment. I am so bad with my nails, you guys. I pick them, I bite them. I don't get manicures like hardly ever just because I don't have the time. And so they are ratchet. Like, I shouldn't even be filming with my nails right now because they look so bad. But she swore by this on her vlog, or maybe her regular channel. It was one of them. I watch both of her channels, and if you don't subscribe, you should, because she's amazing, and her fiance Glenn are the cutest things of life. But anyway, she was talking about this and how it's like saved her nails. So I was like, girl, if you love it, I'll love it, I'm sure. So I went ahead and picked it up, and I'm gonna give this a test, maybe feature it in like an upcoming video or do like a mini review on it. So let me guys know if that's something you would like to see. So that was everything for box 1, and now we're gonna jump into box 2, which was like my last minute purchase. So I've been stocking this forever and I just didn't buy it, and then the sale came up and I was like, nope, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna do it. And this is the Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. Now, Kim Bierman and her daughter Brielle Bierman were talking about this on their snaps, and if you don't know them, they're from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I am obsessed with them. I love their fashion sense, their makeup, like their hair, everything. Like, I secretly want to be them, I swear. But they were talking about the perfume version of this, which was ridiculously expensive. It was like $220, I believe, for like a really tiny bottle. So I was like, I don't want to do that. But I did pick up this, and this is the Shimmering Body Oil, which smells exactly the same. And I thought it'd be perfect for my upcoming vacation this summer. And you guys, it is so gorgeous. Like, number one, look how pretty it looks just in the glass bottle. Like, it's gorgeous. It smells like your perfect day at the beach. Like, it's coconutty, it's vanilla-y, and when you put it on, it's not super oily, like to the point where it makes you feel greasy, but it like really soaks well into the skin and makes it feel smooth, and like gives you like a little bit of a shimmer. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's so pretty, and it just, oh, I can't get over the smell. Like, even just sitting here, like, I'm imagining myself like in a bikini on the beach, like margarita in my hand, like, let's go, girl. So I obviously couldn't check out with just that one thing in my cart on my second round of shopping, so I picked up 2 more things. And the first one was this Benefit blush, and it is a liquid blush called Dandelion Dew. Now, I'm not a huge fan of liquid blushes. I just have the hardest time with them. But when I saw everybody talking about this and someone swatched it on their channel or maybe their Snap, I was just like, give it to me. So I went ahead and picked it up, and I just think it's so pretty. I've already been kind of playing with it, and I don't know, I'm glad I didn't have this like epic fail moment on camera, but I'm trying to pump it and like nothing's coming out. Like, I don't know if the pump's broken or what's going on, but when I open it, the product's super duper thick, which I really like, but I'm thinking maybe that's why it's not coming out. But you guys, the color is so pretty. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like the perfect peachy pink, which is such a cliche thing to say here on YouTube, but it really is. It's the perfect peachy pink color. And I just think it's so gorgeous. It blends so smoothly into the skin. It smells nice. Like, I cannot say enough good things about this, and I am so glad I picked it up. And it's actually a really decent size. This is a full fluid ounce of product, and it wasn't that expensive either. And I think the packaging is super cute as well. Look at that, like, super adorable. And then last but not least, I picked up this Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. This one comes with a full size as well as a really large travel size. I thought this was perfect just because I've already added this mascara. It's my all-time new favorite one. And rather than paying $22 for just the single one, if you paid $2 more and paid $24, you got the large one as well as a little travel size. So that was a really cool deal. And then the last few things in my box were obviously the samples. The first one I got was the Ormavica Thermal Cleansing Balm. I've never heard of that one before, but I also picked up the Marula Pure Body Oil Intensive Repair Conditioner and Shampoo, the Josie Marin Foundation sample, which I'm super excited to try, a Sephora Total Defy Night Cream, Bumble and Bumble Shampoo and Conditioner, and then a Tasha Harper One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil, which I'm super excited to try because I feel like everybody's been talking about this lately. And then last but very not least are these 2 deluxe samples. Now, if you guys don't know this, when you're on Sephora.com, if you click the section that says weekly offers or possibly weekly specials, it'll show you like what kind of cool coupon codes they have for you guys to use. Now, I always use them because you can always get really great size things for just shopping for stuff you were going to shop for anyway. It's usually like if you spend $25 or more, they'll give you something free. So this one, I got a Caviar Multiplying Volume Mist. I have the full size one of this and I love it, so I thought this travel size one would be perfect. And this one's 1.4 ounces, which is huge for a sample. Like, look how big that is. That's going to last a really long time. And And then the last one is this First Aid Beauty Deep Cleanser with Red Clay. Everybody I know under the sun on YouTube has talked about this, and I've just never tried it, so I'm super excited to try it out. And I just love how like compact it is, but it's still a ton of product in here. This is a full ounce of product. So make sure to check that out when you shop on Sephora.com. That is all I have for you guys today. Now there is a third box of products. However, I'm not going to show that to you today because that will be featured in next week's video when I do my huge giveaway for hitting 10,000 subscribers on Instagram and 5,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I wanted to give back to you guys, so I got you guys a ton of stuff from Sephora, from Morphe, from Jeffree Star, from Too Faced, a bunch of other places that I think you guys are just going to love. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye! So many girls on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter, raving about this mask. And when you normally see it, I've always seen it in like the little like individual use packets. But I saw this